Hi friends, this is India's number one coaster enthusiast here. Today I'm talking about the darkest, gloomiest, loneliest week of my life. Before you continue with this video, I suggest you watch the trailer for this mini-series. Okay, since you haven't clicked on the card above, I'm assuming you've already watched the trailer. Now, on with the video. I'd had an awful week so far. I recently got my exam results and they were not great. My parents already gave me many lectures about how all work and no play makes you smart. And, well, you get the idea. One Sunday night, my mom walked out of her room with the saddest expression on her face. Her uncle was hospitalized due to COVID-19, and my new neighbor tragically died in a plane crash. More importantly, however, Boxer, the dog I shared over 8 years of memories with, passed away as well. May you all rest in peace. I was in tears, but all this was just the tip of the iceberg. I experienced so many emotions that I desperately needed roller coasters to save myself from my tears. So I followed my mother into her room and asked her if I could play Planet Coaster to relieve myself. However, because of my grades and due to a few other factors, my mother declined and flew into a rage. I was shocked. She had not screamed at me for years. All the screaming brought my father in, who obviously took my mom's side. He said that Planet Coaster was to blame for everything, from my grades to my so-called bad behavior. I could not believe it. He couldn't just accuse me of something as false as this. So I retaliated, and things got worse. A lot worse. My father told me that I was now banned from all roller coaster related activities, including coaster videos, Planet Coaster, Discord, and a whole lot more for a week, because he thought I was addicted to them. Not addicted to my computer, roller coasters. Not even addicted to Planet Coaster, roller coasters. It didn't help that my father is actually quite anti-roller coaster and has very strong opinions on my passion. Even though I understood that this was purely to see if I showed any withdrawal symptoms, I wanted to retaliate once again. However, I knew that if I did so, I may lose rights to roller coasters for a month or more. So I kept quiet, like a fool, adhering to all the stuff he said about me and roller coasters for 3 more hours. I knew this was gonna be a long week. Jumping right into the first day, ignoring everything else that happened that night, I woke up to a morning sky without the sun. It was raining, and as I got up, my mom walked up to me and told me that her uncle passed away that night, and that she was not able to sleep due to that. I was devastated. I got instant flashbacks to when I went with my granduncle to his toy shop. Please note that we are less than a day into the story, and 2 people and a dog I knew already vanished into thin air. Knowing that I had to do so in any case, I started school and finished it. Now I had a lot of free time waiting to be filled with roller coasters. So I did just that, and I started talking to my parents about starting a YouTube channel where I have coaster reviews, coaster top 10s, and of course coaster stories like this one. The big headliner was, of course, this mini-series you're watching right now. My parents were infuriated by how I was able to find a loophole in the already inhuman restrictions that were set, and immediately told me never to talk to them about roller coasters for the rest of the week. Okay, I should have seen that coming. I was still in a rebellious mindset that day, and I spent the whole day in distress. I talked to my counselor about my problems with my grades, all the death, and going without roller coasters for a week. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of it. She sympathized with me and told me that there was no easy way to say this. This was gonna be a very difficult week. It was nice to have someone who understood my problems. By evening, I was at terms with my parents again. And that concludes a very uneventful first day of the 7-day sentence. I woke up to a surprise, a good one this time. My dad bought me a monitor so that I would not have to squint while working on my laptop. Seriously, that thing had been damaging my eyes for years now. School was about to start, and after a really long time, I was excited to go to school because that day I was presenting 2 projects, and would you know it, both of them were related to roller coasters. The first project was about designing something that utilized energy transfers. I designed a launched roller coaster. My teacher was quite impressed with my project and talked about how creative it was. Good thing she did not know what Schwarzkopf shuttle loops were. The second project was about doing some research on a successful product. And of course, I chose Vekoma boomerangs. I could tell that she thought I was talking about the toy boomerang and not the far inferior coaster. But when it came to the business aspect of it, we were on the same page. After school, my father firmly grabbed my arm and told me that he was disappointed I chose something so trivial for my projects. I was shocked. This was the one way I could hustle through this week, and now he took that away from me as well. But hey, I got an awesome new monitor on which I made a teaser for this channel on my other channel, Coaster Master, where I upload my Planet Coaster content. If you haven't already done so, check out that channel for some cool Planet Coaster creations and Easter eggs for this channel. And while you're there, please subscribe to both of these channels. Links in the description and the card above. I promise you, you won't regret it. Back to the story. I toyed around with my monitor, envisioning myself watching YouTube videos and even creating some on that massive screen. Ah, how I hoped that dream would soon be a reality. I woke up to a sunny morning. Finally! Pleased, I hoped this day would live up to the beautiful morning. School started, and I was hoping for a good day. Well, I set my hopes too high. Just so you know, I have online school. That should tell you how bad a day at school could be. However, something great did happen. At 10:10 a.m., right in the middle of my class, I heard a knock on the door. My dad opened it and revealed a new computer. I needed one so bad, and my old computer had already reached the end of its service life. Like Vortex. RIP. I was so excited and jubilant to see it. I forgot my class was going on. And that was when my teacher asked me a question. Oops. Anyway, after school I tried to get familiar with my new computer. Wow! It was awesome! In a matter of 3 hours, my dad transferred all the data from my old computer to this one. All but one software. Planet Coaster. Ah! How did I not see this coming? Well, my dad did promise that he would transfer it soon, by which he meant the coming week. Anyways, I still had a guarantee that I was gonna get Planet Coaster after the 7-day sentence, right? Okay, since I had nothing to do, and I really wanted to get my emotions and thoughts out to the world, I decided to record myself. So here's my recording. Okay guys, this is day 3 of the 7-day sentence, and well, my mom said I'm holding up a lot better than she expected me to, but my dad still thinks I'm playing Planet Coaster. So that just means I'm holding up a lot better than he expected me to as well. But yeah, it's like real difficult without roller coasters, you know. I mean, I can't
It's tough, okay. You have to experience it to know just how difficult it is. Yeah, it's crazy tough.
I thought it would be interesting to add this recording in the video, and a light bulb lit up in my mind. What if I did this every day from now on? In part 2 of this series, you will see how I battled the second, more intense half of the 7-day sentence. But until I post that video, check out this video on my other channel, Coaster Master. And as always, please subscribe to India's #1 coaster enthusiast for more coaster content. Believe me, every subscriber counts. See you in part 2.